Hey, it's Ruth here again in my garden in Christchurch, and luckily we have got the blue sky after it being all foggy and yuck for the rest of the weekend, because currently weekend is the only time I can get in the garden because heading to work in the morning is dark and getting back is pretty dark too. Now last week we had a go at putting our planter boxes kind of where we thought they were going to go. This week we're going to use handy dandy measuring tape to make sure they've got the right distances between them, because I'll get really annoyed if in the end there's one that's just a bit random. And then we're going to start scalping the grass, because if you have a look, we don't want the grass growing underneath. And we've got an area over here that our grass just is really mossy and not growing really well. So we thought we'd use our own roller lawn and move grass from one area of the garden to the other. So let's have a go at doing this. This planter box to this garden bed is going to go, but for now we can use it as a base. So this is exactly 70. This is 80 and yeah, 80. So can we move this one 10 centimeters this side? Move it a bit. Let's check. About a centimetre more. Okay, so this one, 85. We decided that 85 would be a really good distance between. We're hoping to make a bit of an archway, so 85 centimetres will hopefully mean we can walk through easily. Let's check this side. Oh, that's a little bit. Can you move that out a bit, please? Tiny bit more. Perfect. Let's check that side again. Nice. So we've got our planter boxes all in the right place. Now we've got the corners, which have some grass in. So we're going to cut them with the spade through and get ready to scalp them. What Caleb is doing now is he's cutting down the edge of the grass so that we know where the edge is, and it comes off as one really nice bit. And then we're going to scalp it, which is running the spade nearly parallel to the grass, just a little bit of an angle to get off the top little layer, which will get the roots, and then we'll be able to move them round to where we want some more grass in our backyard. So that's what he's doing. Caleb's now running the spade kind of nearly parallel to the ground, a little bit of an angle. Give him a wiggle, you can hear it. The grass roots are ripping just a little bit, and it's going to end up being a few big wads of soil so that we can move it. So if you lift it up, see, it's not very, look at that, that's awesome. It's not very thick at all, and you can see there's not many roots that are on this side, but they're all in there. So when we transplant it, hopefully it will take really well. We're going to leave it with its roots down on the other side just so that it doesn't dry out, and we'll keep going. Look, there's one section gone, and that much of this one to go. The other planter boxes, like this one's only got a tiny corner because it is where the pool used to be. I might put a video of what the pool used to look like, or a photo. This one's got a tiny area too. As you can see behind me, we've got all our planter boxes, and there's the sand between them which used to be underneath the pool. We've removed a lot of the sand, but it's the really hard dirt which we need to get into. Once that's done for inside the planter boxes, we've still got round the edges, so we need to figure out what we're going to be putting between. We've had grass between our other ones. It's okay, but in the winter it gets really muddy, so if you have any ideas of what the best thing would be to put down on the ground, something that's not going to get weedy and just easy to walk on, easy for wheelbarrows to go on, comment. It'd be fantastic to know your ideas, especially what's worked well in Christchurch. Thank you for joining us. If you do have any ideas about what to put on here, please share them, and any other comments as well would be very much appreciated. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see what we get up to next weekend. Ka kite!